From pretty much anything some guy can 3D print in his basement to realistic masks that move with your face, here are some strange things sold on the dark web. Number 14. Bitcoin lottery tickets. Bitcoins are a new type of digital currency in order to transfer funds online with some discreetness. Do you live in a state where the lottery is illegal, or are you looking for some ways to make extra Bitcoin? Many people who do win the legal lottery will often have their name on the news and people will know who they are. Maybe it makes sense to have some underground lottos where the winners can remain anonymous? You might be able to play some of these lottos without resorting to the black market, but it might be a whole lot safer to do it on the dark web. Some of these bootleg lottos have ties with gambling websites and are based in offshore places like Curacao or also Costa Rica. Many still wonder how legit they are, and if anything, you'll feel like you have a better chance of winning the real one. The website called Lottoland was the first to have created a regulated Bitcoin jackpot, and some games offer 1 in 7 chance of winning. Number 13. Fake coupons. You might be surprised by how willing some people are in order to get a good deal on something. The dark web offers many different products, but one that might seem a little bit juvenile is counterfeit coupons. Sometimes the coupons are just meant as a joke in order to cause some mayhem, like the $1 Popeyes chicken sandwich coupon. Counterfeit coupons is a big business, and some of these online kingpins are able to sell coupons for virtually every consumer product imaginable. The FBI has accused some people of causing millions of dollars in damage, which goes to show you that counterfeit coupons are no joke. It might be a little bit more complicated than you would think too, and extreme couponers will have to generate barcodes and even watermarks in some cases. Some companies will have to think of a way to outsmart the criminals in this case. Number 12. Fake degrees. Have you ever wanted to get a college degree, but didn't want to have to put all the time, effort, money, and studying to get one? Before you go on an interview with some random person on LinkedIn, it might be a good idea to see where they got their diploma from. Some universities out there might not require you to go to school at all and have been exposed as fraudulent. This appeared to be the case for some psychologists during a sting in Canada recently. On an episode of The Marketplace by CBC, they exposed the shadiness of the fake degree underworld. Many online degrees involve no classes or teachers, you just pay up for the fake degree. It's becoming a problem on the rise, and some even estimate that roughly half of the PhDs in the US are fake. It appears as though many of the fake degrees are coming from the country of Pakistan. Number 11. Fake laundry detergent. Tide is now the most popular brand of laundry soap targeted by shoplifters. Why exactly is somewhat of a mystery, but it's been documented that the drug dealers will actually accept this soap as some sort of payment instead of cash. We all know keeping our clothes clean is important, but why has it become such a new must-steal object? Some think it's due to a low amount of time behind bars one would face in case they get caught. Even counterfeit Tide production has become a new trend, and one would not normally suffer a severe punishment for getting caught depending on the circumstances, especially if the label hasn't been put on yet. Number 10. Baby formula. While China is certainly known for making some counterfeit products, one of the most bizarre knockoffs comes in the form of fake infant formula. Baby formula is somewhat of a surprising commodity that's in short supply in this country, and also organized crime groups have stepped in to take over the business. Formula from the US sells for the most and has become a coveted item to give to women during their baby showers. A massive recall took place when authorities discovered that counterfeit products ended up on the shelves that could be harmful to babies. In 2008, an ingredient called melamine was discovered, which caused a wide-scale panic. Number 9. Illegal beef. If you live in the country of India and you really want to get yourself a juicy cheeseburger, you might have to go on the dark web to get it. It's safe to say that they have a serious beef with beef. Under current law of India, the export or import of beef is strictly prohibited since it's considered to be a holy animal. It's associated with the god of Krishna in Hinduism, but bordering countries like Bangladesh or Pakistan are perfectly okay with eating beef. This has led to a bizarre underground black market, which has led to the illegal trafficking of cows in and out of India. Many vulnerable cows are permitted to walk the streets in big cities, which makes them easy targets for cow nappers. Those can then be sold to either Indians who like the taste or to neighboring countries. It's been such a problem here that just recently, people can get a maximum of 10 years now for a slaughter of a cow. Number 8. Tickets. Online ticket scalping is becoming more and more of a problem as the dark web becomes more popular. Imagine some wealthy risk taker wants to invest a lot of money in buying all the tickets to one event. Then, he increases the prices to all those tickets. By basically owning all the tickets, resale companies can mark up the price as much as 3 times the original price. With the rise of technology, there are now robots that can auto-purchase hundreds of tickets within only seconds after they go on sale. You better believe that this is illegal after the Bots Act, and it bans computer software from purchasing so many tickets at one time. This has happened in the past with popular concerts like Beyonce concerts, where one bot purchased 520 tickets in only 3 minutes. Those tickets then got marked up 50%. Number 7. Stolen Uber accounts. If you haven't used your Uber account in a while, and you might have lost your credit card somehow, it could be a good idea to close it out. It's now just starting to appear as Uber accounts are being compromised and sold on the black market. People can now purchase these pirated accounts for $1 each, which is causing some serious privacy concerns. Uber spokespeople claim that they haven't found any evidence of this going on, but the risk could be quite shocking. Other people might hack the accounts of the drivers and then kidnap people who get in their car. The rideshare company is trying to make it more difficult for the hackers, but time will only tell how successful they truly are. Number 6. Stolen Netflix accounts. Similar to Uber account hacks, there seems to be an increase in stolen Netflix accounts due to the popularity of the media outlet. Thousands of accounts and login details can be sold for pennies on the dollar, which means that you gotta be careful or some strangers could be watching movies that you pay for. Users might be able to spot some strange occurrences by checking their Netflix history. If they see something that they didn't watch, it could mean that their account was compromised. It could be a period of time when we see the internet becoming a wild west of sorts, and maybe in the future things will calm down a little bit. Number 5. Drinking water. Normally when you walk into a store and buy some bottled water, you typically wouldn't question where it came from or if it's real bottled water. In the capital city of Beijing, it's estimated that 70% of bottled water is fake and just normal tap. Suppliers of this crucial resource can make all kinds of insane profit just by filling up water bottles and resealing them. We're talking hundreds of thousands of yuan. In China, you can't always take fresh air or clean water for granted, and many people are willing to pay extra to make sure it's clean. Water purification faucet sales have risen dramatically and have felt an improvement in their health as a result. Just hopefully those filters aren't counterfeit either. Number 4. Creepy realistic masks. Have you ever considered changing your face completely before you go and commit a crime? As 3D printing technology increases, so do clever disguises, which can make you become anyone you want to be. Some of the most realistic silicone masks you've ever seen can go on sale on the dark web. Get one of these along with a fake degree, and who knows what you can accomplish. These aren't just some kind of mask you can get for Halloween either. The mask can be glued to the face, which will then move when you talk as well. It uses similar technology to Hollywood movies, and they can be crafted in various ways to help you achieve the desired look. What would you do with a creepy realistic mask? Let us know in the comments section, maybe we'll feature you in an upcoming video. Number 3. 3D printed handgun. Can people seriously 3D print handguns? And is it really that easy to get a hold of a firearm nowadays? People on the dark web can basically get a hold of whatever they want as long as they got the Bitcoin. It gets even more concerning when you realize that people can make firearms in their basement with a 3D printer, and then one of those gets confiscated by TSA. Weapons can be allowed, but it can't be on your carry-on bag like this person tried to do. No word on how well the firearm worked, but the person seemed to be packing live ammunition on it as well. You better believe that this isn't gained through airport security. Number 2. Pocket EMPs. Apparently in China, on the dark web, people are able to buy pocket-sized electromagnetic pulse devices that could seriously disrupt any electronic device nearby. This might be useful if you go on a date and the person you're seeing won't get off their phone. In any case, it seems like some kind of secret weapon you really would hope doesn't get used against you. There are apparently directions online on how to make one, and if you do it right, they can be the size of a disposable camera. But if you don't know what you're doing and don't want to risk messing up your own electronic devices, it might be best just to go get one off the black market. And number 1. Federal government data. The US government has been notorious at being bad at protecting their data. A massive amount of government records was found on the dark web in 2015, and you better believe it was for sale. A massive data breach occurred at the Office of Personnel Management, which held a lot of private information on 4.1 million federal government workers that dates back to the 1980s. Some believe the hack was pulled off by Chinese state-sponsored hackers.